Yo, YouTube, what's good? We're back again. Day 2, baby. And today, we're reacting to the one and only, the legend, coryxkenshinesback. If y'all don't know, he's like the main reason why I'm doing YouTube. You know, I like his videos, you know, his reactions and stuff. That's why I'm starting my own channel. So, shout out to him. And before the video start, like, subscribe, you know. Comment down what you want me to react to. And I'm not trying to talk too much, but let's get to this reaction. Let me get this ad out the way real fast. Erase. Let me get this shit out the way. Why is he breathing so hard, bro? This nigga breathing so hard into the mic. Shit.
Well, hey there. Someone's right on time for a spooky, scary Sunday.
Sir. You already know.
How you doing? I am gonna have a great time today.
It's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna cap.
I love spooky, scary Sunday.
On some real shit, I knew it's like mad awkward for him to record this. Like, just imagine him coming, staring at the camera and saying this. Like, imagine his girl walk in on him, bro. Like, yo, what you doing?
Do you?
I'll be funny as hell.
I just think that it's, you know, such a de-stressor. I had to deal with some things earlier. I don't want to get into it.
I wonder what it is.
The police might show up, but we don't have to worry about that. Right now, Spooky Scary Sunday is the only thing that I care about.
Man, and if I should have brought a snack, I'm not gonna cap.
Gets in the way of my
should have brought a
spooky
snack. Gotta find a snack.
But not you.
I know what
You're my friend.
Hold up. Found something. Hey. Got these videos.
You're my friend, right?
Y'all know about these. Y'all not living.
I like having
I'm not gonna lie, this video's about to look sus now because I'm about
Let's
to
get to the videos.
Because I'm about to be eating this shit.
So if you don't know what Spooky Scary Sunday is,
Just saying no homo, bro. I'm just trying to eat my food. Chill.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that you just found my channel. In which case, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell. And if you are subscribed and you haven't hit the bell, then go ahead and hit the bell. If you're not subscribed, then subscribe and hit the bell. If you are subscribed and you don't know what Spooky Scary Sunday is, that is a transgression of which I cannot forgive. Oh, you just found my channel. Well, let me explain. Spooky Scary Sunday is a show where every Sunday we gather our entire samurai community, our little tribe or whatever.
So, you know, I ain't sub on her account, but now I am.
You know, 6 million strong. Thank you guys. We all get together and we watch scary videos sent in by you guys via Twitter using the hashtag SpookyScarySunday. Go to Twitter, you follow me at coryxkenshin. I mean, if you haven't done so already.
You need this? Something's wrong with y'all.
You hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, and then you leave a link to the scariest video that you know. If I pick your tweet, you get a shout out, boss. So sit back, relax, grab some snacks. Go ahead and get you some Tostinos, pizza rolls, maybe some tamales, and I don't know, Mountain Dew. And with all that being said, first video. Now this first one is called Sleep Tight, and it was uploaded by Meatcan. Y'all know who that is from last week. Now this was sent to us by Potato Chip. I'm not kidding. A potato chip. An actual potato chip.
Again, no homo. This, I don't know why I'm eating this shit. I'm eating this, and it feels so weird eating this on camera. It's just...
Sent this in. So thank you, Mr. Potato Chip. I'm sure you taste delicious. Pause on that. Just looking at them, like, Meat Canyon's art is just like...
It's weird.
Mommy?
Like, look at it.
Where do we go when we sleep?
Well, you stay right here, sweetie.
No, I mean, when we close our eyes and have dreams.
I'm not sure where we go, Jeremiah.
Okay.
More, just in case.
There will be a night when there are no more dreams.
Put this back now.
When you gasp for air.
Okay, Mommy, I think that's enough.
Yeah.
Oh, but the air won't come, Jeremiah. You choke and grab hold of anything near you tightly, so tight, because you know this is the point.
Okay, I'm ready for night-night now.
Right.
This is the point where the roller coaster goes over that hill, and you're afraid, aren't you?
Very.
Well, pray that this night is not your night, son.
Yo.
Oh my! I'm not like that.
Oh, but Jeremiah, don't ever forget. That hill is just on the horizon, and one day you will have to walk that mighty hill.
Yo, that moment's messed up.
Mommy, are we going to Bryce's birthday party tomorrow, Mama? Sweet Mommy?
Of course, sweetheart. Sleep tight, my little angel.
Oh! I was looking at that. I was looking at that.
My thing is,
Yo, Meat
Why is
Canyon
he
is
back?
fire.
I'm trying to say this.
Now this next one is called Reflection, and it was uploaded by Daydream Pictures. So this was sent to us by Kiana, and she said, "Good luck, baby boy." Excuse me? Excuse me? I'm the Shogun himself, the ankle-breaking savage from the Midwest. You never heard of me? Look.
Sound
What does
weird.
it sound? Something's wrong. You ain't rinsed their toothbrush?
Should wait for that.
Ooh.
Yo,
Boy.
get the F out of the house.
Right here.
We're just like,
Oh! Hell no! Bro, what if you saw someone standing behind you, bro?
you should be smart.
But you couldn't turn around fast enough to catch him? Oh my God, that face!
Take the mirror, break
that
it, and he
face
has
messed
a
me
little,
up.
a little knife, you know. So if he pop out behind you, just shake his ass, you feel me?
Oh! I done did the whole Harlem Shake.
Oh, nah.
I don't know what it is. This
Yo,
one
get
is
out
really
now.
good.
I mean, sis, you gotta get out now. Come on.
Dude, get against the wall or something.
Facts. This is so good.
I'm stepping on that. Put your hand back in there. So you gonna let her crawl out?
Yo, what's that mirror? Break it. Slide that
Stupid.
arm, bro.
I'm not gonna let you get the chance. Look at the neck. Yeah, no. No! Oh.
Oh. Yeah, hear that? The little cracking noise? That's so nasty.
Run towards it. Run towards it.
Fuck no. I don't know about that. It's just creepy. It don't scare me. It just creeps me out. Like, that's nasty. You feel me? It doesn't scare you.
Nothing better than a steaming hot cup of coffee to wake me up in the morning.
What's wrong with his face? next
Round
one,
number
get
2,
this.
guys.
Title is
Wait,
Creepy AF.
round
I
number 2,
received a
guys.
creepy package and found something horrifying inside. Now, this was uploaded by Stephen V. Now, this was sent to us by Snitch, who said, check your mailbox. So, Snitch, are we about to have a problem? You better not have put that in my mailbox, Snitch.
My neighbor is one of those annoying wannabe YouTubers. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another crazy video. The Cinnamon Challenge.
I'm trying to get rid
I
of this
feel
ad.
personally attacked right now. It's a little offended. That's all. That's all. But I'm not an annoying
I'm not
YouTuber.
gonna to this, but still.
Am I?
Yeah.
Come on.
Take it back.
Let's go! Are you getting this? It can get tiring to watch him go about his shenanigans in the pursuit of viral fame. So when he knocked on my door the other day, he told me he was going away for a few weeks and asked that I get his mail. Honestly, it was a relief.
Are you gonna pay me?
I was afraid his stunts would wind up bleeding over into my life.
So fucking ugly.
Things
That
were
was
pretty
good.
normal for the first couple of days. He received a few bills, a bit of spam, and from what I could assume was a birthday card. And then, one evening, I got home to find a cardboard box waiting on his front porch, and in big letters was written, "Return to sender." Now, I'm no small fry, but I admit I had trouble lifting the box on my own. It was
Is he paying
really
you?
freaking heavy. Getting it across the road to my house was even harder. I decided I'd leave his package in my garage.
Bruh.
It wasn't like I kept my car in.
Bruh! I already know what time it is. It's heavy, huh? Big old box. What y'all think in that box,
A
huh?
whole man in that box.
I'm gonna give you one guess. A whole man
What I
is
said.
inside of that box. If I'm right, you gotta slice
Yes,
it up,
sir.
but done deal.
It was because my garage door
Yes,
refused to open without a good thug and a whack.
My fault.
It was when I kicked the door
That
again and I
fixed.
walked in that I lost my grip on the package and it fell to the ground and I heard a light crack inside. Gosh, I hope I hadn't broken anything important.
Throw that box
I
out.
figured I just
I know my dude in that box. You right. Right in the box. All right. As soon as you fall asleep, I'm coming out of this box and kill.
didn't tell my neighbor about it and let him assume that the break happened en route. I dragged the box the rest of the way, setting it in the corner for whenever my neighbor would come back to claim it. And then I forgot all about it.
Please tell me you
Until
locked your garage
a few
door.
days passed, that is. There was a horrible smell in my garage coming from the box in the corner. I remember thinking it must have been one of those meat of the month subscription boxes and thought it must have gone rancid from being left out for so long. I covered my nose as I approached the box with a pair of scissors in my hands. I probably wouldn't even have needed them to open it, as it had become soggy enough at the bottom to poke through with a finger. My scissors tore through the tape along the top of the cardboard box. I thought the smell couldn't get any worse, but as I flipped the flaps open, I discovered a whole new stink. I had a garbage bag in one hand and the strongest cleaner I could find in the other, and I had long rubber gloves on to keep my skin from having to touch what was inside.
What
But
was
as it
it?
turns out, I needed none of those things.
Dramatic.
You see, there was meat in that box, but it didn't come from a cow or a pig.
It's a human.
No,
That's
it was
your-
worse than that. It was my neighbor. Dead. Still in one piece, but dead. I caught the cops and they took me in for it.
Oh, snap! Bro, he tried to do that mail break, but when he dropped the box, it cracked his freaking neck bone. Oh, snap, dude.
Interrogation.
I get it now.
It's kind of hard not to suspect the
I
man
get
with
it
the
now,
corpse in
yeah,
his
I see what you
garage,
mean.
after all. Thankfully, they soon realized I wasn't involved. My DNA might have been all over that box. The smell might have left a mark throughout my house, but there was one piece of irrefutable evidence in my neighbor's own hands that proved my innocence. A vlogging camera.
Yeah.
They showed me the footage only once. my neighbor was sitting in the box outside of a shipping facility, laughing as he told the world how he was going to mail himself across state lines. He brought pee bottles, food, a pillow, and a few flashlights. His friend, a guy I'd seen at his place several times to help with his stunts, closed the lid and presumably dropped him off the shipment. Throughout the next couple of hours, or days, I'm honestly not sure, my neighbor recorded a few short clips of his progress. Hey, what's up guys? I think I'm in a truck right now. I can feel it moving. Must be in a warehouse. Ooh, it's pretty warm in here. And then, on the last entry, the box toppled over. He broke his neck, and that was it. The camera recorded until either the memory card got too full or the battery had died. There's one thing I didn't tell the police after they showed me the video. One thing I heard in the footage that will haunt me until the day I die. Just after the tumble that broke his neck, I heard the familiar screeching sound of my garage door.
Yo, that was a good one. Y'all heard it here first. I was trying to do that mail prank. Oh, guys, I'm gonna mail myself across the country. I'm gonna stay in this box for 24 hours. All of that? Go ahead, do it. Get dropped on your neck bone. This next one is called Do Not Play Hide and Seek in a Forest. Look at my skin color. You don't gotta tell me that. This was uploaded by YOOOOO Entertainment. It's been a while. Now this was sent to us by KK Saf on Twitter. KK, I want to say thank you. When it gets dark outside.
That was a little bit extra.
Oh, that's
This happened a couple of years ago. One night, my mom decided to hang out with her friends at a casino, and my dad was at work. So my two older sisters and I were home by ourselves. My sisters were 14 and 15 at the time.
Wait, what am I saying? I'm 17.
I was 11.
I'm like, yo, shorty with the purple hair,
14
that
and
bad.
15?
I'm like, wait.
I'm just saying,
We were home by ourselves.
Shit.
My sisters were 14 and 15 at the time, and I was 11.
Yeah, I'll say the same
After
shit.
my mom left, it was pretty exciting to be home by ourselves. But an hour later, it got boring. So we decided to play a game. We ended up playing hide and seek. At that point, I was a bit scared because it was 11 p.m., almost midnight.
I don't do it.
But then
yo,
I kind of brushed it
now?
off
Come on.
since I thought my dad would come home soon. I didn't want to admit that I was scared. Also, I don't want to be home alone, so I decided to play.
Why not?
Let's just play hide and seek in the backyard,
I guess I will.
I suggested.
Let's play in the
She
house.
refused. There are no hiding spots back there. Let's go to the forest.
Oh,
My sister
excellent.
said. After my
Nope.
sister
She's a
said that,
bad person.
shivers went down
11
my
o'clock
spine.
PM, and you let
But
your little sister run
anyway,
around the
we
woods.
stepped into the forest that's nearby. Go count, my second older sister said to me. I decided that I had to be brave.
Don't do it.
My other sister gave me a blindfold. What is this for? I asked. Put it on and try to find us, my sister
Wait
said.
it on?
While my sisters used flashlights to find a place to hide, I put the blindfold on and then counted to 3.
Why can't I just...
When it
Why?
was
You got
time, I
lost.
said, ready or not, here I come. After walking around, touching every tree
What
I walked
the-
by, 10 minutes had already passed, and I still hadn't found my sisters.
This gotta be the
Even
dumbest...
while I was walking on this trail, I could barely see anything, so I tripped on a twig and fell. My clothes got dirty and my knees started bleeding.
Ah.
But I had no choice. I
Hey,
got
This is still recording. I just gotta check and make sure that this is recording, you know?
walked around some more. I came across a tree and knew I finally found something.
Oh,
It
my
felt like a
gosh.
It's a
person.
dead body.
Haha, found you! I said.
Why is she so blind?
I then heard my sisters walking by behind me, saying, Hey, how did you not find us yet? At that moment, I froze. I took off my blindfold slowly and saw an old man sitting there smiling at me.
What the heck?
That's what you get.
Can't I
Why
play
does it
with
look like
you?
he beating his meat?
Asked, with a cracked
Beating
voice.
his meat.
He wore
really
a
is.
dirty shirt, and his hair seemed like he didn't shower for a long time. My sisters and I screamed and started running out of the forest as quickly as we could.
Why does he have a...
While running, I looked back and noticed the man
What?
after us while holding the knife, swinging it.
Bro, why do you have that?
He was laughing like a mad person.
Because he is.
I've never felt that kind of fear before. But after running for a while, the old man couldn't keep up. He stopped running, stared at us, and then he turned around and went back into the forest.
Is that his forest?
We got closer to our house, and then we saw our dad pulling into the driveway. We ran to him and told him what just happened. He was shocked, so he called the police immediately. The police went to the forest, and they searched those areas for a few
These
hours.
whack cops.
After a while, they found and arrested the old man.
Dang, they actually
The
got-
next day, we learned that the old man killed 4 female children
Whoa.
and dumped their bodies in the woods.
Whoa.
All the local news stations were covering the incident. When I heard that, I felt sick to my stomach. I am glad that we are safe, but now I pray for the 4 souls of the children.
Damn.
May they rest in peace.
Sis.
Shit.
They got chopped up. Wow. Now this next one is called Abduction Horror Story, and it was uploaded by our good friend, Mama Arts. This was sent to us by Victor, who said, "Good to have you back, Corey." Hey, Victor, while I have
Good to
you,
have you back, buddy.
did you slice that like button? Victor, I don't want to hear that. Oh, snap.
My name is Josh Roberts, and it's been a year since I was abducted. I
What?
remember it like it was yesterday. I was walking home from school. It was about 6 p.m., and there was a full moon and a chill in the air. I stepped off the bus, and for the first time, someone else got off with me. I'd never seen this new kid at school before.
Yeah, bro. Like,
could hear
walk with
footsteps
your eyes
behind
open,
me.
like,
I took a quick glance and saw the kid walking at a brisk pace.
Let me help y'all out.
Oreo, it
Because
feels like
I done
when
been
he
in this
walking fast, I
situation.
like step aside
You're walking
and-
somewhere and somebody is a
behind you,
little
bro.
too close behind you. So here's what you
Bro,
do.
what you do?
I'm giving y'all life tips. This is exactly what you do. Walking, right? You take your phone out. You act like it went off. So you walking. You notice somebody behind you, right? You're like, hey, man, he kind of close. Act like your phone going off. Hey, hello? And then when you pick up, you just... Yeah, hello? Yeah, I got a bad signal. Dude, I'm right at the corner. Oh, I see you. I'm just giving y'all tips. Otherwise, you can just turn around and put your paws up. That's not a bad option either. Turn around. Hey, what you want? Huh? And then if they really didn't want anything, then the worst thing that happened is you just yelled at a stranger. But if they there for something else, you better be stronger than me, boy. And you're not. You ain't about to kidnap me my same height and weight. Man, Shaq couldn't kidnap me. I'm biting your ear.
I thought he was following me,
Camping.
so I took a left, which wasn't my usual route. I looked around again and saw him take the same left.
See?
My heart started pumping, and
Turn
my
around
legs
and
started
check 'em.
shaking at the sound of the footsteps as they got louder and faster.
For
I
real?
then panicked and started running.
No, don't
I remembered a shortcut in the nearby forest to my neighborhood,
check them.
so I ran as fast as my legs could carry me. Hey kid, wait up!
Yeah, now we switch.
No!
I tried
Leave
my
me alone!
hardest not to stumble on the wall.
If I'm running, he following me, bro. I'ma stop and, put them hands up, let them know.
Logs and boulders in my path. I could hear the sound of sticks and leaves being broken by some fast, heavy footsteps. My legs started throbbing as the adrenaline wore off, so I took a detour towards a playground. I stopped to catch my breath, looking around for somewhere to hide, then went silent. I was doubtful that I lost him. I took my phone out to call the police when I spotted a local news article. Caution, there is a suspicious man on the loose.
Oh
He escaped
my
the local prison
goodness.
and assaulted an officer. Beware, he may look like a teen, but he is in his 20s. If you see him, call
Kinda like a
911
teen, but
immediately
like
and
a
lock your
long
door.
teen.
My mind
After
started
25,
rushing
you're
with
a grown
thoughts.
man.
I started to panic. All of a sudden, someone started choking
Look at
me with their
this!
arm. I tried to fight back, but they were so strong, I didn't stand a chance. My feelings of hope began to diminish as I slowly blacked out.
Wouldn't have called me like that.
I awoke to find myself in a dark, damp room that looked like a basement. The floor was hard and cold. There were no windows, but there was a staircase and a bathroom. I tried to move, but I was tied up with a thick rope. Yeah, I got him. How much was the deal? 200? Listen, you gotta do a little better than that. Okay, fine. You better bring the right amount, or you'll be tied up like that kid. What? Are they selling me?
Oh, yeah.
The guy sounded mad and anxious with whoever he was talking to. Right after he hung up, he opened the door and walked down the stairs with an evil smile. Let go of me! I exclaimed as he taunted me. My arms started to fall asleep due to the tightness of the rope. He came closer to me and I spat in his face. He looked...
Savage mode. One thing I was about to say, if somebody kidnap you and they don't have a mask on, you're probably gonna die. They ain't about to let you walk up out of there with their identity. Your best option is some sort of sneak attack.
At me in sheer rage.
Oh!
Then the doorbell rang, followed by pounding of the door. The guy grabbed some tape and shut me up before I could scream for help. He slowly backed off, signaling me to keep quiet, and ran towards the front door. I looked around, trying to see what I could use to untie these ropes. I spotted a rusty, sharp edge sticking out of the wall.
Be careful.
This was my one hope. I successfully got up and tried with all my might to reach it. As I was trying to cut the rope from my hands, I could hear the commotion upstairs getting heated. I managed to free myself from the ropes when I heard the front door slam. Let's go. The silence was terrifying. I was frozen in fear. Footsteps started coming towards the door. I choked and shuffled back to my original position, arms behind my back, wrists tightly locked together.
Sneak attack.
Now where were we? Said the man.
Sneak attack.
Grabbed my ankles and started dragging me when the phone rang. He dropped me instantly and charged upstairs. I wasn't going to lose this opportunity. I untied my feet, grabbed the closest thing to me, and hid behind some boxes. Now where did you go? He said as he stampeded down the stairs. I heard him getting closer to where I was hiding. I bolted up from behind the boxes and saw him checking the bathroom. As he walked out, I struck him over the head with a pole. He stumbled and fell to the floor.
I'm hitting him again!
Cooled around his head. I ran upstairs and out the front door. I stumbled my way to the closest house, screaming. A woman thankfully opened the door. She was shocked and fearful when she saw me. The police were called and I was rushed into the hospital. They're still looking for that man, even to this day.
Damn, that's great.
The last one for this week is called Pleasant Inn, and it was uploaded by David Romero. David Romero has a lot of good stuff, I'm noticing. Now, this was sent to us by Ronin Sean, who said, I'm also a fan of Goku. Well, if you're a fan of Goku, then you know what this move is called. I'm back. Went to go grab me a snack.
I already ate my set.
Uh-oh, it's about to be lit. It's David Romero, guys. Y'all know what time it is.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna end it right here. If y'all wanna watch the rest, you know, links down in the description. Y'all can click, I can't speak English, just so y'all know. The links down in the description, you know. Shout out to Corey. I know I ain't finished the rest. So, I'm not trying to make the video way too long, because this video will be like 40 minutes long with my reaction and stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, you know. Comment down what you want me to react to, you know. I'm trying to like create more content for you guys, and I'll appreciate that. And I'm out.